Hello, welcome to another DoBlue.com video review. This one for what is considered one of the greatest movies of all time, Casablanca. This is actually the second time Warner has dipped into the lavish box set for Casablanca on Blu-ray. I do not have the first one, unfortunately, for comparison's sake. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's more in line with like The Town or The Goonies if you've watched those reviews that I've done. Similar to that type of box. This is more in line with like The Wizard of Oz or Gone with the Wind in terms of scale and size, and also the fact that it is limited. 81,000, I don't know how well it's going to show up on camera, probably not too well. 81,000 of these for the 70th anniversary. It is quite old. Also this little sticker on the top, and not sticker, but cardboard backer, which shows you everything in here. It is not attached in any way, so no glue stain, just a security sticker on the inside. Some stuff in here, it's not a lot of stuff, but there's some great stuff in terms of on-disc content. So let's get into the good stuff. Like I said, the box is the same as the usual Warner box set. Nice big box set for their really great films. Nice box, great shot of Bogey and Bergman there on the front. Open, it is a flip, it's an open lid. Nice cardboard backer there. And we get into the insides here. We nice to have a little flat thing here so you can pull it all up without having to dig into it. Good call there on the part of Warner. This is probably the best thing here. This is a book, I'm going to say it's around 75 or so pages, with lots of great shots. What it lacks is text. Most of it are snippets of notes, notes sent to producers, directors discussing the film, things like that. This is actually the most text-ish page in the entire book. You basically get rundowns of the actors and the characters, etc., including great quotes from all those involved, including "Play it, Sam," not "Play it again, Sam." Again, each actor gets their own. There's some for the producers, some for the directors. There's Sam there. These are some of the notes you get. I don't know how well these are going to show up on camera. But this one is going to the director, I believe. I could be wrong on that. It just says Marty, I'm assuming there. And then, of course, you have more technical details over on this side with more photos. Some of the stuff is behind the scenes. Some of it is not. Some of them are just great shots from the film. Some of the stuff is more, like I said, more technical, more architectural for building of sets and things such as that. As you get towards the back, I love this shot, by the way. That's just awesome. As you get towards the back, you even get way more behind the scenes stuff and even stuff on the miniatures. Which is fantastic, including notes on the size of the miniatures, what direction they are supposed to come out of, for instance, in terms of, where the camera needs to be placed to make sure it matches the eye lines and stuff, which is very cool. But again, not a lot of text. This is, this is a big page, and this is like one of like 4. So as a picture type coffee table book, no, it's not too bad. As a bonus in here, it's not too bad either. This is probably the best section is on the posters, including a multitude of foreign ones as well. Gives you a nice look at all the different types of posters that were released for this classic. Newspaper clippings, very cool, from back in the day. Cool that they had those laying around. Some of those were actually sent to the newspapers for promotional purposes. There's the cast again. I don't know why, considering we've already done that once in the book. And there's the Academy Award acceptance photo. And we finish on a shot of Bogey watching the plane take off. There's the back. Nice hardcover book. Fits nice with the style of the rest of the set. Clearly this is why the box is so big, because everything else in here could have fit in a smaller situation. This is a full-size poster, which I will never get into the frame. It's actually apparently a French poster. So I'm just going to flip this half and half here so you get an idea of what you're looking at. Clearly it's folded 4 ways, so you're always going to have a crease in the middle. But if you frame it, you can actually flatten these out pretty easily. One more bonus. This is like a pleather case. Clearly has the film font in there. You open it up and you have coasters. I will say this, they are well-made coasters, if nothing else. They are cork with a little bit of feels like a thicker cardboard stock on the top. One for the Blue Parrot, bricks of course, Casablanca, nice one there. So you get 4 coasters, nice coasters. I don't know if you're ever going to use these. I mean, if you're buying this set, clearly you want it as a set. So I don't know if anyone's actually going to lay these out. It's a very cool piece for like a movie room or a theater type area. But if you want this set complete, you don't really want people setting drinks on these things either. So the inclusion is a little bit odd. Here's the set itself. A very nice trifold case. There are all of your extras. Most of these carry over from prior editions on Blu-ray and or HD DVD. 2 new ones last about an hour long. Some really nice documentaries there. Great shot of some of the cast there. And more. And we have 3 discs. This one being a DVD. This one being about 7 hours of content. Some of it being SD, but there's tons of bonuses. If you ever want to learn about Warner Brothers, this is the disc you put in. And this one is the movie, 2 commentaries. Brand new 4K scan. Doesn't make a huge difference. I think the original encode was done very well. But, you know, it does have uncompressed audio, which is the first for Casablanca. So the mono sounds fantastic. Great Max Steiner score. You know, if this is available separately, I see, you know, if you're a big fan, sure, why not? If it's $10-15 bucks. But you got to be a really big fan to want this and all of this, because there's just not enough here. You know, $35-40 bucks going, you know, maybe even a little bit higher depending on where you go. It's fairly expensive for a set like this. The original set was like $35. I know sometimes it ran a little bit higher, but that's probably the set you want. The problem is you want these discs, because these discs are the coup de grace of Casablanca. Comparing it to a Blu-ray size-wise, clearly, yeah, it's not going to fit. And DVD-wise, it's actually just a little bit bigger than a DVD, and clearly width-wise, duh. Good disc. You can always check out doblue.com for the full text review plus full resolution screenshots. Of course, you want to do that to know what you're getting into. And like I said, if you're a big fan, I recommend it. Like the video, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Until next time, happy viewing.